Since the dawn of humanity, we have fought for land, for faith, for power, for survival. But what if we never did? What if war, that ancient fire that shaped civilizations and destroyed them, simply never existed? Imagine a world where no weapon was ever raised, where history unfolded without the sound of guns, but the shadow of conquest. What would that world look like? And would we truly be better off? To imagine a world without war, we must rewrite the very DNA of civilization. No armies, no invasions, no revolutions born in blood. Conflicts, when they arise, solved not through destruction, but through dialogue, diplomacy, and patience. It's not just about the absence of violence. It's about reshaping every choice humanity ever made without the constant fear of an enemy. History as we know it was forged in war. The fall of Troy, the rise of Rome, the birth of nations. Without war, empires might never have formed. Borders might not exist as we know them. The Roman legions that spread law and language across continents never marched. The Mongols never rode. Colonial conquests never began. Human migration, trade, and culture might have spread slower, but perhaps more evenly. Instead of domination, cooperation could have become our instinct. Yet, without the fires of conflict, would we have burned away our weaknesses or remained forever fragile? It's a haunting paradox. War destroys, yet it also accelerates innovation. From the radar to the jet engine, from penicillin to the internet, many of humanity's greatest breakthroughs were born on battlefields. Without war, progress might have taken a gentler path, slower, but perhaps safer. Resources that once built weapons could fuel exploration. Instead of racing to destroy, we might have raced to discover. The first rocket launched not to carry warheads, but to carry dreams. By now, perhaps humanity would already walk the red sands of Mars united, not divided. War has shaped not only our world, but our minds, our art, our politics, our identity. Every anthem, every monument, every story of heroism and sacrifice born from struggle, without it, humanity's culture would be profoundly different. We might have developed empathy earlier. Perhaps prejudice and nationalism would fade faster. Or maybe without an external enemy, we'd turn inward, creating new forms of conflict within ourselves. Because even without war, greed, fear, and ambition remain. Would we truly find peace, or simply invent new ways to fight with money, ideas, and power? And what of the planet itself? Without the scars of war, no bomb craters, no radiation zones, no wasted cities, millions of lives spared, trillions of dollars reimagined for clean energy, conservation, and science. Perhaps our environment would be healthier, perhaps our population larger, or perhaps, without the harsh lessons of destruction, we would never truly value what peace means. War taught humanity the cost of chaos. Without that lesson, could peace ever hold? If war had never existed, today's world would be unrecognizable. Global cooperation might have built vast alliances of trade and culture. The United Nations unnecessary because unity was the default. Technology would center around life, not defense. Medicine, education, and exploration would define our progress. But our resilience, our ability to rebuild from ruins, might never have formed. In a perfect world, humanity may have never learned how to survive imperfection. A world without war is a dream we all share. Yet history whispers, peace is not the absence of conflict, it is the mastery of it. If war never existed, humanity might have been kinder, but would we have been wiser? In the end, war shaped us. But perhaps someday wisdom will replace it. When that day comes, will we still need the memory of war to remember what peace is worth? What if peace had always been our nature? And if it wasn't, what if it could be?